Hello, Virgos. This is going to be your reading from December the 1st to the 15th. I am sorry that it is a little late. As you can see, I have moved to a new space, trying a new setup here as well, and getting that kind of going here. So thank you for your patience, and we'll kind of be back to regular scheduling soon. All right. What I kind of do with my tarot readings, I start with the Angel Oracle Guide, as you can see the box here, move on to traditional tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. So your Angel Guide message this week is power and intention. When you align with your intentions, with the highest good, and act with love and consideration, your power is intensified. When you draw this card, your angels are drawn closer to remind you of this. You have the capacity to be a leader and guide at this time, and you're being encouraged to align with love and the highest good that you act from with the heart. Often when power arises within, we can find our ego gets louder. And this is because that it wants to use us to be limited and to question or even stifle our growth. Do not let it hold you back, and call on your angels and invite them to help you to listen closely to the voice of your soul so that you can move forward powerfully and effectively in a loving way. Angels are encouraging you to reconnect with your initial ideas and intentions for whatever you are thinking about this time, or even for your entire life. Often we have initial intention, then over time our ideas change. The universe is still responding to our initial intentions, though, because we have let them go. But when we let go, we let God. So, if you are confused about how to move forward at this time, you need to recognize that you are a powerful being with the influence and potential. Have clear conversation with God and your angels about your intentions, and recognize that what is unfolding at this time has power to allow you to live the life from a space of pure potentiality. All right. Beautiful card to, I think, start us off there, Virgo. Super, super powerful coming in for you. All right, let's move on to traditional tarot. Just give me a sec to pull some cards, feel what I am feeling here, and then move on from there. For Virgo, please. Thank you. Let me just pull one more card right here, Virgo. Okay. Just give me a second to feel this energy that I'm feeling here. For Virgo. The immediate energy I'm just kind of feeling with you is a bit of frustration at this time, which is, I feel like energy that we've been maybe feeling for a long time, Virgo. But I'm just getting this frustration that something hasn't started or something hasn't happened for you here with this Ace of Wands in reversed. You might be in a little bit of a stalemate right now. You might be just not really feeling creatively driven, feeling driven in what it is you're passionate about, even maybe in your love life right now. To Virgo, it's kind of, you're just like, I don't know. You're just like, I'm just not feeling the drive. I'm not feeling the passion to do these things. I'm getting energy right now that it's really important to conserve energy, like conserve what you have, because you're going to need it in some kind of capacity, maybe coming up at the end of the year, or even right now you might be feeling that in this 2 weeks, that you're just like, oh, there's kind of so much going on here and I just feel drained all the time. I don't really feel excited about things. I don't feel excited about my work, don't feel excited about doing the things that I usually kind of really like to do here. It's interesting because there's this divine partnership or this pairing here, this Two of Cups energy. It is upright. This doesn't have to be only a romantic relationship. This could be, a friendship. This could be a new work kind of partnership here. It might be someone that is an air sign because we do have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So that's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like some of our relationships right now that we are in, it's feeling like there might be some kind of new relationships on the way for you here. Again, maybe new love interests. Also, maybe I just feel this energy that I'm feeling. I mean, the sense of kind of like a new introduction to kind of people here. Maybe you are like meeting new friends, you're meeting new love interests, even though you're having this time of things not really feeling exciting for you or things that are sparking for you here as well. The Queen of Swords is in reverse, and sometimes when the Queen of Swords is in reverse, it can be someone that's maybe withholding conversation. It could be someone that doesn't really speak their feelings. It could be someone here that's a little bit cold with how they kind of talk to you. I don't get this energy of these kind of new relationships being all that energy, but I just feel like someone is just not really communicating the way that they want to right now. Maybe you're feeling like they're kind of withdrawing communication here as well from you, and that's kind of maybe stressing you out, but maybe they're just kind of giving you your space here, Virgo, as well, because we do have the Wheel of Fortune coming out right after. And the Wheel of Fortune is all about things are moving or spinning kind of in our favor here. The universe has your back. So again, I know you're not feeling that kind of drive right now. I know you're not maybe feeling this kind of power within, or you're feeling kind of maybe at a stalemate or have that kind of frustration going here. But it's okay, because your body's, it feels like it's just kind of like signals for you, Virgo. It's like signals to be like, okay, now is the time to, listen to myself, to rest. It's not over just because I'm not really feeling like I want to do this right now yet. I don't know why. Again, there is just a little bit of sadness here with the Five of Cups popping out. Sadness involved with maybe ourselves or our self-value here, because we do have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is my self-love card, my self-value card here as well. So you might just be feeling, again, sad, maybe sad that things haven't really started out for you, maybe romantically, maybe in your career here as well, and it's just causing you a little bit of sadness because you're like, oh no, like, look at the stuff that has fallen. But there is a clear kind of indication here for you to kind of remember your true power, it feels like, Virgo. Remember, you are very talented, you are very skilled, you really have a lot to offer here. And remembering that and trusting that, because right now it feels like you're maybe a little bit down on yourself or down on your self-value or your own skills. Just kind of some energy that I'm feeling. These partnerships that are coming in here, again, I don't know, it's feeling like almost like energy of like trickling into kind of next year as well. I don't know if you're gonna, again, meet this kind of specific partner or someone that you're going to kind of collaborate with here as well. Maybe Leo energy, because we do have the Strength card coming out. I don't know if some of you want to like put yourself out there more or just want to join kind of more certain groups here. We do have the Ten of Pentacles coming out, which is our overall happiness, right? It's everything that we've wished for, that we hope for, total abundance, security, stability here as well. And, people kind of always talk about self-made or being self-made in a way here, doing things for yourself. But it really feels like almost our way to success here is through our kind of collaborations. Maybe people we are working with, people we're aligning ourselves with. This could be in romantic relationships as well here. Someone that wants to grow with you. I think, yes, we are all these kind of independent beings, but we all are from this kind of oneness, right? We're all from this kind of, all coming from kind of the same place. And it's when we kind of work together with people that we trust, with people who respect us, that we can really grow and these kind of new things can come in for us. This might be also talking about, hey, time to kind of maybe collaborate with the universe a little bit more, do kind of a 50-50 exchange here. Be like, I'm willing to put in the work if you can help me with this as well. It's interesting, though, that the Strength card is coming out in the reverse, because when it's in the reverse, it's saying we're fearing we're not strong enough to do something here. So you might have these opportunities that are presented to you maybe in the next little while. Again, I'm feeling kind of into next year as well, Virgo. You might be starting to see that or starting to feel that, feeling like maybe things are coming towards you. here. But there is a fear associated with that. You're like, I don't know if I will like measure up to their expectations. I don't know if I, will be able to be show my best self to these people that I am kind of connecting with, who I am collaborating with. But if you're being true to yourself, if you're honoring yourself, if you're loving yourself, it does feel like you have the talent to kind of do that. And I think that's why they keep drawing me back to this like power and intention, because this is what it's almost like this feeling of almost laser focus that I'm going to be feeling for you kind of in this next couple months. It feels like really driven. It feels like really focused energy. Sorry, I'm just feeling what I'm feeling, Virgo. They're showing me a car like getting ready to kind of to take off a little bit, or like getting ready to kind of speed up. It's almost like that idling, right? This idling energy that we're in right now, and that's why we're feeling like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm strong enough. I don't know. I don't have the energy to kind of do this right now. And that's because you are in this kind of hangman energy, right? You're in this energy of comprehension, of maybe setting intentions, creating plans, feeling like what you want out for next year. Taking the time to think about it, to rest, to relax. Now is not the time for action. It feels like you're almost gearing up for this kind of action moving forward. So that's why if you might be feeling like really drained right now in your energy, I could explain that here. Sorry, just cards be falling today. I don't know if you're like, again, it's this energy of it feels like you're kind of gearing up here in a way, Virgo. Um, and it's kind of almost turned into like a next year energy here as well. But we have the Seven of Swords here, we have the Sun, and we have the King of Pentacles, which is you, right? Which is basically in your element, really shining. People are going to look at you and see kind of how successful you are, really admire you here as well. They see you as really grounded, see you as really stable. The Seven of Swords is insisting there might be some people who want to kind of maybe take that sunshine away from you. Um, Really like they see that you're happy, they see that you are kind of going after the things you want, and they kind of want to take that from you. They're almost like energy vampires in that way. So the thing with the King of Pentacles though is when someone tries to steal from them, they can see it right away, right? They understand they're in their power, they're in their own energy here, and it's like, you can't take that from me, you can't steal that from me, I'm not going to kind of let you. I see you kind of coming from a mile away here. So if there are people that have negative intentions towards you, I think you're going to kind of see it clearly. I don't think you're going to kind of BS around about that. I think you're going to be like, I'm on my good groove, and you're not. If you're not here with me, then time to go, or cutting this connection kind of right away here. Watch out for those kind of people that try to steal your sunshine, that try to steal your happiness. Notice if there's trends here when you're happy, if someone tries to bring you down. But there is this kind of like trust issue here. But I feel like what this trust issue card is, the Nine of Wands, is kind of a good trust issues. It's kind of, you're like questioning things. You're being like, that doesn't seem right. That seems a little bit shady. Something's not kind of right here. And that's kind of um, the good trust issues to have, because you're trusting yourself, you're trusting what you're feeling, you're trusting the energy that is coming towards you here, and being like, something's not right about this, something doesn't feel good. And I think maybe you'll be connecting more to your intuition coming up as well. And it's interesting because I don't think these King of Pentacle people, the people get kind of the highest where where they want to be. They kind of meet their goals. They're kind of very admired for the work that they do. Um, they get there with strong boundaries. They get there with saying no to things, right? They get there with not having this feeling of having to kind of please everyone, or be kind to everyone here, because sometimes people are trying to not be kind to you. And I think that's kind of like, yes, show people grace, show people kindness, but if someone is actively just trying to drain you of your happiness, drain you from the things that you have good going for you well here, Virgo, they're not for you. All right, just gonna pull some oracle cards here, see what they're kind of saying. All right, so the energy oracle that we have this week is attachment. Perceived need and choice to let go. Choice to let go being the hangman energy here, right? In the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chains at your wrist is bolted to fear. That's the strength card in reverse. From the past, or desperation about the future. Although you may wear a mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply cannot seem to go forward. This is kind of the stuck energy that we're feeling with the Ace of Wands. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in a fear, addicted to the old unhealthy habits, or are you so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making, and this card is telling you that it's time to take the action you will need to break the chains and move forward in an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will repeat itself, keeping you stuck. All right, we also have a Starseed Oracle here, which is we are the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hathors are here to remind you that you're a child of the Cosmic Mother, and you're being called to be held in never-ending love and embrace. This tender, nourishing card reminding you to receive deep, deep love from the Mother's embrace. The Hathors know that the journey on Earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the Mother's arms. This could be a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. It's kind of like what the Ace of Wands usually is upright. To surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. You're being called to remember that your place in the web of life is to realize that the Cosmic Mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. So if you're being reminded that you are cradled, being reminded that you are cradled in a sacred container, that you are more held than you could possibly ever imagine, and have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Right, like we were saying before, the Wheel of Fortune here, things are spinning in your favor. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the Cosmic Mother flooding towards you in every direction. Let it stretch your heart. All right, Virgos. This was your first month reading. Sounds like we are in this, like I was saying before, in this kind of transitional period right now. This is before the car is going to start moving, right? So let yourself feel, let yourself rest. Just do what you kind of got to do in these 2 weeks. All right? That was the first month reading. I hope that helped.